and putting in that work, baby. Putting in that work. Who's ready for it? Who's ready for it? Who's ready for the boom, baby? Boom! Rise and shine. It's your morning marijuana motivation time. How's it going, brother? Look at him. He's got it. It's fucking skills, bro. The morning skills. Look at that thing, dude. It's a fucking beast. It's a beast of a machine. That's fucking cool, bro. That thing's got all the different sensors. Look at that. That's a real lawnmower, bro. That's a real lawnmower, bro. That's what we doing. We getting all the edges. We're getting in on the edges. We're getting in on this work, bro. And that's what we're doing this morning motivation. We're talking about that work, bro. Most people don't have the right attitude to do the work, so they never do the work, and then I gotta do the show. That's Saints Addiction. Leg out. Okay, so morning motivation, baby. Let's get some. Get some of that morning motivation. I was like, what's that noise this morning? It sounds like a Harrier jet. It's really just this guy coming every morning, making my beautiful park beautifully green, if you know what I mean. Let him do his thing. Since he's going that way, I'll go this way so I can get a little quiet. Because I love the way that fresh grass smells. I love the way it feels. You know, the construction going on over here. Hard work is Monday. And who's going after it? You know what I'm saying? Like, who's ready for it? Because it's all about that attitude. Most of us, we ain't got the right attitude. I'm going to tell you right now. We're surrounded by difficulties, and we make them mostly in our heads. We literally come up with everything that won't work. I hung up on my girlfriend last night. She's like, well, I can't. And I was like, click. I don't want to hear your excuses. I don't want to hear your reasoning. I don't even want to philosophize with you. If you think you can't, then I believe you. You for sure correct. And that's what I told her. I said, you right. Just like anybody else that argues with someone stupid. You right. You're right. You will never achieve anything that you can't believe that you can achieve. And if you don't believe it, you can't achieve it. And that can't is exactly the can't reason why you can't get what you can't want. And that's it. And I was just like, shut down, cut it. I can't do it. You're not like me. I gotta go. They're not like us. Just like that. That quick. Boom. Boom. For all the people that have the negativity in their heads. For all the people that dread. I'm trying to go around this dude. I swear he's trying to follow me a little bit. Like, are you done? Come on, bro. Let's speed this shit up, bro. I'm trying to do my show and then you coming near me. How's that possible? Well, my attitude is to determine to stay away from the negativity. He got headphones on. Look at that crispy. And now he's near me. Look at that crispy. Maybe he might finish finally. I don't know. I'm trying to stay away from it though. There you go. And that's it. That can-do attitude that I can get up in the morning. I can make something happen. I can change the trajectory of my outcome. I do not have to be near this person. Matter of fact, since he's so loud, I'll go over here. Look at that attitude. Okay, now he's fucking finally done. Oh, he's not done? I don't know. I'm trying to wait for this fool to get done, but he ain't done. And I don't want to be near it, so let's go around it, shall we? Shit, it's a morning motivation. I'll just show you what it is, because this guy's being too loud, and my attitude is to change my dynamics. What's your attitude tell you? What does it pump you with? Stimulus and thought, and I don't want to say fear because that's an emotion, okay? So what is firing in your head in the morning to create all that dread? What goes inside of you where it starts going like, oh shit, everything's wrong, I'm not doing anything right, I shouldn't have been born. And you're just like, whoa, what did my head just do? What did it just do to me and implode to you? And that's where we have to have these questions this morning, because motherfuckers ain't acting right, bro. Our brain is literally acting against us in our own self-interest. And that's why I was just like, wait a minute, come on, bro, I can't do this right now with the wind. I don't want to do it. I don't want to be near this dude, and I don't want the shit blowing underneath me. So it's gotten windy. Yeah, it's that windy out here, but I gotta hold it down and try to talk and walk and keep the hat on. It's just what it's gonna have to be. Sometimes life be like that sometimes. They don't want to help. You got the water in your hand. I'm trying to do the show with the water underneath my elbow and go through the neighborhood, and it keeps blowing off, and dude keeps taking too damn long to cut the lawn, and shit ain't going right, and you're gonna have to find it. That's what it is in this lifetime. You are going to have to find it inside you, a way around the noise, a way around the bullshit, and a way to keep that hat on tight. I remember when I was a child, there was this book, and the dude was like, watch this, you know, it's like the wind versus the sun. And the dude just kept blowing the wind and throwing hurricanes at this dude, and he just grabbed onto his coat tighter. He just kept holding onto his hat tighter. He just kept doing it harder, because you need your coat when you're getting rained on. Good morning. You're gonna need all that heat to retain it inside your body, and then the wind is gonna try to blow it off. Good morning. And you're gonna be like, no, I need my coat, I need my hat, it's trying to blow it away, I need these things, and it won't happen. You're gonna hold on tight. Tighter and tighter. Your resistance will match the same type of resistance you're feeling, and then you're gonna be like, holy shit, a sec, give me a sec, bro. Like, I didn't know I was fighting against the forces of nature, and that nature always wins, and that no matter what I do, it's not gonna be subtle in the end, it's gonna be forced. And I looked at the situation like, okay, so if it's a sunny day, then all of a sudden you're just letting off your hat, right? You're relaxing, you're like sweating, so you willingly let go of that coat. You willingly let go of all the shit you were trying to hold on to and willingly relax. Now that's something you can tell yourself to do. That's something you can choose to do, but that's not something that we always choose to do. We tend to do the monkey trap. We make the fist, let me show the fist, so hard that we can't let go of what we're holding on to. And it seems stupid. You're like, stupid monkey. How are you gonna be trapped by stupid little plastic shiny things? Same, us. I look at all the cars. I look at all the houses. I look at all the toys in the garages. You know what it is. And I know what it is, because I know the things that are capturing me. I know my attitude towards them. If it says luxury, all of a sudden I'm feeling luxurious. Like I deserve to spend 300% more on a bottle of vodka at a nightclub, or Christian Dior, or something that makes me feel like I'm better than someone else, or that I deserve more than I deserve, or that I should pay a higher tax bracket than someone else. And I do these things because I believe them to be luxurious. I believe that I deserve them. And like they were saying about Toyotas are dependable cars, but we wanted to sell luxury cars. And what did they do? Luxury, L, exports, EX, to the US. They created Lexus, LEX, and that luxury export to the US was the same shit. Here's a Toyota Tacoma right here. It's the same engine, bro. Same person that's building this. You go up to the window. I don't want to fuck with anybody's car, but if you go up to a Lexus window, I'm just gonna put it out there. This because this is a Tacoma, right? If you go up to the Lexus window, do yourself a favor, and it'll say Toyota right there, because Toyota makes it. And the same company that makes your Coco Chanel and makes your Christian Dior and makes your Prada expensive is coming from the same factory in Thailand, Vietnam, China. You don't even know, but you just bought it because you want to say that you can flex. And we'll do all sorts of things to flex. That's our attitude. We'll go to Burning Man for a week, and we'll spend thousands of dollars on entertainment. Last time was UFC Noche, and we'll just splurge. Lexus splurge, luxury splurge, attitude splurge, and then it's time to cash in on something that's important to you, like an option or a possibility, or what do we call those things when you want to have an opportunity, right? When you want to have an opportunity and you already nutted, right? You already cashed in the weekend with your alcoholism, with your entertainment, and with your splurging, right? Come time to pay the taxes, That's what ends up happening. You look at all these boxers, they didn't pay their taxes. Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, I can even go Wesley Snipes, bro. And you get this lump sum of money, and then they want half of it up front, and you're like, well, I just earned it. So let me go deserve it and enjoy it real quick before you take it away from me and ask for it. And then they're gonna be like, yeah, Wesley Snipes, we're gonna need you in some jail time. And you're like, what the fuck? White collar crimes equal dollar signs. If you a white boy, you ain't going to no jail. You know what I'm saying? I was already looking at Pablo Escobar, and we were watching the Narcos episode, but the truth is he had a palace, bro. He had a hot tub in the bathroom. He had a circular bed. He had fucking pornography. He basically had everything you could ever dream of, even an office inside his cell in La Catedral. The cathedral was not a prison cell. It was a cathedral. And, you know, we have these perspectives in our head that, you know, someone's going to have the dread. Oh, so beautiful. Beautiful flower. Deserts, man. They still have a little bit of bloom in them. The deserts still have a little bit of bloom in them. That's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. And so do you. You still have a little bit of bloom in you. If you have the right attitude, if you would take it up, like I took up this morning as I'm blessed to be safe when I wake up. I'm blessed to be air conditioned on my skin when I wake up. And then to wake up under my own accountability without an alarm clock, and I still get to wake up early, I am grateful. And I put that out there. I'm like, this is some namby-pamby shit here, brother. This is literal gratitude. That I have this life, that I can roll up to the park in the shade, you know, that I can take my sweet ass time in the mornings, get my mind right, and get this attitude right, so the things come out of me right. Well, no, when I'm in push, right? Like last night, my buddy was trying to push. His attitude was like, well, I'm running this shit. I'm head bitch in charge. And I was like, wrong attitude. Same reason I don't talk to Kimmy no more. Wrong attitude. You went into not only did you show up late to the appointment I got you, but you didn't even know the name of the building you were applying to. And then you demanded to act like the head bitch in charge without no experience. And they already had workers in there. They just needed a mid-shift person. Look at this thing. What the fuck? That's so weird. You know, to come in there with the attitude that they're running shit when they don't even have shit. They don't have any experience. Nobody needs them, and they're assuming that they're the top dog off the bat. Now, mind you, here's my friend that doesn't answer the phone, doesn't follow through, been homeless the last 6 months, has a bad attitude. And then I was like, oh, so you want to be a prick? Get the fuck out of here is what I got this morning. I was like, no, you get the fuck out of here with your bad attitude. You don't see it, but I don't have to educate you. You don't see that you're assuming too much. You think to seem that you get to run shit, like everything goes through me and I'm the Escobar, and you don't want to be Escobar, buddy. You'll get shot on top of your roof, and that's just what it'll do. So you can act like a Billy Badass and everything runs through you and you're the point person, right? You're the first one to get shot. Sniper bait. Find out. Fuck around and find out you don't want to be that popular. You don't want to know what it takes. And that's what I keep telling people. You don't want to be famous. You'll be famous for all the wrong reasons. 6 feet under, and you'll still be famous. Isn't that right? Billy the Kid, Pablo Escobar. No one ever's got to see their grandchildren get old. You remember their name. That must be nice. But that doesn't pay your bills either. Doesn't pay their bills, doesn't pay your bills, and everything keeps going forward. And that's just that's the bill when it's due. And that's why I keep telling you, you got to keep that attitude up. So when it's due, you're ready and willing and going to do whatever it takes for it. And that's what happens to most of us is we get stuck on our own shit, that we took offense. Someone slighted us. Someone wasn't respectful enough, like my buddy Ronnie. I'm blowing up this morning, getting all the LinkedIn ads. And like my buddy Ronnie, he thinks his neighbor disrespected him, so he tows his car. And now his fucking neighbor's pissed, so he tows his car. It's like, bro, stop fucking around with people, bro. Stop creating enemies where there weren't none. And stop trying to pretend, plastic pocket challenge, that you sometimes have a bad attitude too. I'm glad I came all the way down here. I went around the block and homeboy's still down there fucking around, going over the same grass several times. Come on, bro, get your shit together. Some people don't have that Sunday, Monday. It's not a Sunday attitude, it's a Monday attitude. Sunday, you can be slacking. Monday, you better be acting, and that's just what it is. See a little plastic pocket challenge. Let's put my shoes on it. Do a little smoke with you. What is that? Oh, it's a feather. Okay. Yeah, let's get a little bit of I love my life in here. I love my life! You know, I can just wake up in the morning. It's a nice 85, 90 degrees. The fucking grass is cut for me. You know, there's a little bit of dew on it. It smells so good in the morning. I got my blunt going. Nobody's barking at me. And I got the right attitude. And that's just all that took, bro. Saint slides, Saint shades, Saint shirts, Saint shorts. What else am I missing? Sorts. I do sombreros, shades, shirts, shorts, and sandals. That's me. That's right. That's how I be. But that's how I chose to be. That's my attitude towards life, that I get to come out here and work it. That my thighs are hurting like I'm fucking a teenager working out yesterday. Working out so hard. Let's move some of these rocks. We don't want any of that. You know, working out so hard. I'm sore this morning, bro. Your boy can feel it. I'm like, oh man, I'm not a teenager anymore. All I did was a couple little bitty, squats and sit-ups, but here I am. Plastic pocket challenge, throwing it away, moving the rocks so the guy doesn't run it over with his blades. That would be disappointing, but I got this blunt. I keep that thing on me. And got this workout yesterday when I was dangling from the thing. It's a little behind. My buddy wanted to sleep inside and miss a day, and I stopped hanging out with people that do that shit, bro. They're fucking up my schedule. I was supposed to feed the homeless yesterday, but instead I went to the farm when I was supposed to go to the farm Saturday. People be fucking up my schedule. I won't let them. My attitude is that I only got one life to live, bro, and I've already done a lot of things. I want to see. I'm excited, Christmas level excited, to see what else I can do with my energy. You know, I'm like, oh man, I'm back up in the game. Nice and sore in the shoulders and quads, my back. I feel strong. I need a nice little shower. I need a nice little smoke. Let's get it. Let's do some morning motivation. Let's see if my attitude's correct. I'm checking the attitudes of the haters. Still in my weed club. You didn't make that, so you don't get to keep that. That's just bad attitude right there. You know, your attitude was, oh, I can trap and I can make my own cards, and oh, I'm gonna blame this other guy. He's stealing your membership ideas. And I was just like, so are you. You know, and you're a slime ball. So are you, right? And look at you taking all my work. So are you. So it just comes back to you when you see people's attitudes towards you. They start firing on all cylinders. They're trying to trigger you. Do something about it. Get in this fucking fight. You should protect your honor. They're talking shit. And then you go, you're a shit talker. Haters make me famous. And I don't subscribe to you. There's some more trash. And that's what it is, bro. You know, not for nothing. You got to believe what they're saying for it to hit home. And if it ain't true, then it don't belong to you. And you won't even have to shift yourself a little bit. Your attitude will be in place. And that's what we're all trying to do. When you're like an actor, have the right attitude. They were talking about Ray Liotta in the fight scene when he's smashing the dude's face in his front yard in front of his car. It's like, did you touch my wife? Did you make my wife? And he just goes mad. And they go, how'd you get that angry? He said, I was channeling the anger of the loss of my mother. Then I whipped the shit out of that boy. All of a sudden, your attitude is there, right? Same with River Phoenix. He started crying, thinking about adults that had disappointed him, and he lost it. And what did he? And then they had to console him because he was just crying all over the place. Right, bro. Right, bro. Trigger that. If you can trigger yourself to cry uncontrollably, if you can trigger yourself to fear uncontrollably, if you can trigger yourself to be pissed off for no reason, then you can trigger yourself to be on point. Then you can trigger yourself to be aware. Then you can trigger yourself to do the exercise that you need to do. The triggers are there. You know it, I know it. It's ready to trigger you. What are you going to do when you're triggered? That's your attitude. And you can watch it in people. Determine their day. Do they wake up and they're like, oh, my back hurts. Oh, man. Or, hey, I got up again. Fuck yeah. Roof over my head. Thank you, buddy, for letting me wake up and healing me while I sleep. Total different attitude. Total different approach and total different results only because it's your aptitude. I keep telling people, attitude, aptitude, altitude, right? If you have the aptitude and you have the right attitude, you will reach altitude. If you are the type of person that wants to blame everybody for something else, if you can't control your own emotions, if you are constantly looking for all the things that aren't wrong, negative Nancy's out there, how's this work and how's that work? And she wanted money, and I'm like, how am I going to pay you with your negative attitude? And you're someone's mother? Oh my God, you're just bad. You try to hide behind your fitness, but you're internally rotten. And anytime someone's this negative, it's a miracle they can even work on their body, because there's people that are dirty inside too. You can do all the sit-ups you want to, right? Talk about chakras, even eat right, I got you, and still be a douchebag inside. Finding a problem for every solution, only sharing negativity, nothing positive comes out of their mouth. Not even positivity to themselves, I'm sure. Like, oh, you look fat. They could have six-pack abs and still talk to themselves crazy. I'll wait. And that's what it is. We live in this world. We hold these truths to be self-evident. Damn, somebody brought a kid all the way out here. You know, that when we perceive it the way that we believe it, it is for sure stuck in here. It's stuck in your head. She slighted me. He stole from me. Fuck them. And then all of a sudden, it was like, we're fucking ourselves. You might as well pull your dick out and put it up your own ass, because guess what? Here comes the lube. Here comes karma. Here comes your bad attitude. And now you're flipped that it goes wrong everywhere outside of you. That's what I tell a homie. You're yelling at your dogs. You're yelling at your kids. You're yelling at me. Eventually, your team will break because you're insufferable. Nobody wants your tyranny. Nobody wants to be around you because you're moody. What did you say? I'm bipolar. Nobody cares, bro. Nobody cares what you've been through. Matter of fact, they don't need to know. It's not their job to cool you down. Critical Rick, Trupper Kamala. This guy said politics on shirts, bro. Go to politics on shirts on Instagram. I will sell you both shirts, bro. That's funny. He put Kamala, C-U-M. That's hilarious. That should be a shirt in itself. But anyway, there you go. We're going to be making some shirts for everybody. But that's not what this morning marijuana is about. It's about the attitude. This dude's attitude right now is to talk about politics. I don't fucking subscribe. All my friends, my brother, my stepdad, my buddy Wes, oh, let's talk about politics. Let's talk about immigrants. You don't even know how to spell the word immigrant. And then now all of a sudden, you're so indoctrinated that that's all you want to talk about. You get a chance to finally fucking sit down and talk to a chick. Pass the pocket challenge. You finally get to talk to a chick, and what you want to talk about is stupid shit. You want to waste your time talking about politics? My mom's like, I'm on the phone with my stepdad for 3 hours going on and on about his perspective. Like, did you feel better after that? I keep telling my homie, nobody gives a shit. This isn't prison. We don't say mayate to people. We don't show how ignorant we are right off the bat. We listen. Skill set. You know what I mean? You don't have to tell your stories because you're not that important. You're just a man and you need to relax. And that's what ends up happening. We get so excited. Oh, I can't wait to tell my stories. No, thank you. Let them tell their stories. They're going to feel that you're listening to them and you care about them. If you're always so excited to get, oh, me, somebody, pay attention to me. Oh, teacher, I know the answer. Well, nobody likes a goody two-shoes. Nobody likes a fucking teacher's pet, and nobody likes a brown noser, you know? And here you are trying to show off for the teacher and losing your friends in the meantime. You know what I mean, bro? Like, stop showing off, bro. Like, nobody wants that shit. What they really want is teamwork. What they really want is somebody with a positive attitude around them. What they really want is someone that can bring up subjects that aren't triggering. I told my homie the other day, I said, my buddy was mentioning, what did he want to talk about that was stupid? I was like, stop talking about bad subjects, bro. Death and murder. Someone came over the hill and got decapitated. It was my cousin, little Jimmy Wannabe and whatever. Bro, stop telling those stories. Cut it. Stop talking about politics. Stop talking about murder, death, and all that other shit. Right? Nobody wants to hear it. You stay away from politics, stay away from money, stay away from religion. No, you're not going to win no friends over it. And there he was telling the story. And then the guy felt lost in the position. He felt like he couldn't talk to this individual. And he shut down. My homie was still sitting there kind of talking and using his hands and and he didn't realize that sure, he might have won the argument and sure, he might look right, but he just lost the respect of the gentleman that he won the fight, or he perceived to have won the fight. And that's what it is. You think you're on stage, you think you're so funny, everybody's just laughing at your jokes. It's not the Apollo, bro. Get off the stage, get off the microphone. Kiki Shepard's coming to take you away. Little Bo Peep Hook, get off the stage, man. Stop trying to flex on people with your products. Start flexing on people with your attitude. Stop trying to flex on people with your problems, and start flexing with your solutions. Impress me with your solutions, with your ability to take on what I can't figure out. That's when you're useful. You know, save a millionaire some time. Make them more organized. Help somebody today more than yourself. It'll be amazing. You'll see what happens. But as long as you're still in your own head, believing your own dread, fear-based thinking, and that attitude comes out of that general dynamic, you're gonna see, bro. You shall see what the fuck is happening. You will see how quickly people don't want to be your friends. You thought you won the war, but you lost. You thought you won the battle, but you lost the war. Now this person doesn't want to even talk to you because they know, they're not telling you that they know, but they know that they can't talk to you at all. And that's your attitude. Watch it. Watch your attitude. They say pay attention. It's my homie James Attention. Pay attention. Because the attention definitely paid me. So it's like, you know, once you get aware of your attitude and the way it's impacting other people, and if people feel like you're being rude, or maybe you came off like you were being rude or entitled, or the moral to the story, like your boy, what's his name? Kendrick Lamar makes that argument. Is like, oh, you're the moral to the story. Oh, everything stops around you. You're so egotistical. You think that you're going to run things. You're just going to come in, be head bitch in charge and tell people what to do. People don't like that attitude, right? So that's why my friend didn't get the job. She lasted like 3-4 days. They fired her. They pulled her in the back. My buddy's almost crying to fire her because he's a nice guy. But he's like, this ain't a fit. This ain't a fit. And if it ain't a fit, it ought to quit. And that's it. And then she didn't even have to quit. She got fired. And then the other dude's like, oh, I'm going to pack up all my stuff. Can you handle my living situation? And I'm gonna run everything, and I don't know what it is. Am I an employee or we partners on this? And just assume and ask and not do any of the follow through, not do any of the work, and already talk about what he wants, right? This is trash. FedEx, you know, you're out of pocket, bro. You're so out of pocket. You're off the chessboard even. Those moves ain't right. You're making sideways shit where no one else cares, and it happens all the time. I'll be trying to get somebody a fucking job, and I need a job so bad. Yeah, but you didn't show up on time. Miss, I need a job so bad, and you didn't even know the name of the place. And then you're gonna say that you're head bitch in charge and try to demand the hours that you want. Could you imagine trying to hire someone like that, where they're already more trouble than they're worth? They don't have any experience, and then they think they're gonna run shit like you're just gonna give them all your hard work, all your investments, all your whole future to someone with a bad attitude? I think not. And that's why you wouldn't let them build a house, and that's why you wouldn't date them, and that's why that shit's worthless, because there's nothing you can get out of it unless they put something into it. And that's it. Stay away from the people that just run their mouth and don't do any action. Stay away from the negative Nancy's, where all they can do is come up with a problem for every solution. And do yourself a favor, find the altitude in your attitude so you can point your nose up and start getting up above some of this other minutia and silly shit that fucking slows us down. That's your morning motivation right there. Boom, baby, boom. So, Saints Addiction, on my heart from the start. Your boy Marky Saint, picking up the trash stuff, getting on my grass. He's still out there cutting it down there, and I'm gonna get grounded down here. So yeah, man, what a day. Thanks for watching and playing. Whew. I love walking. This is nice. This is really nice. I'm grateful, man. This is what success looks like. I don't have to be at someone else's job. I make my own rules. I motivate myself, and I do what I want to do with the most I can do. And that's it. Everything I put my energy into comes out for me. And if it wasn't for 15, 25 years of hard work, I'd probably have to wake up for somebody else's dream and be there trying to have my tie on and look the part and someone else's last name on my clothing. Fuck all that, bro. This is Saints brand right here. This is mostly Saints. Saints Addiction was created in this head. Weed Club was created in this head, you know? And from these hands, from my cold dead hands, that's what ended up happening. So your boy shining. Don't forget to shine. You know what I'm saying? We out here. We out here, boy. Yes. And thanks for watching. Go be free. I'll let you be free. Please go do something with your Monday. Plastic pocket challenge. Go outside. Go for that walk. Exercise the demons. Smoke the weed. Do the thing. Impress yourself. Don't just try to impress me or others. Impress yourself. You know, impress yourself. Oh, shit. Man, I did hold out till 3 o'clock to fast today. Oh my God, I did drink water right off the bat. You know what? The first light on these baby blue eyes, brown eyes, we're on fresh sunlight right on my skin, vitamin D, and get that D up inside you too. You already know what it is. Peace and love and always. Chigathon! That means goodbye, but not forever and finish. And I will see you on the other side as soon as you like, share, and subscribe. The other side of your fear. The other side of your excuses, and the other side of the world. Boom, baby, boom. That's the show. Love my life. Love my life. I don't want to scare this person, but I love my life. And you should love your life too. Peace. I got them a little bit, but just a little bit. Nope, they're on their phone, just a little bit.